And a sheep stuck in there, obviously. Stupid sheep. Nothing good but food. Hello everybody, War right here. I'd like to give you guys a little quick look at a quick build I did in the Geekxhalla village on the Geeks Patreon server. It's just a little house I built, and good for one person. It's got a little stable, but let's have a look, shall we? Okay, so what I did is I just created a little house basically with mostly S+ mod stuff. Includes a little bit of a stable. Includes a single person house, single story really, with a nice little bit of a pitched roof. Use the S+ mod for most of it. The snapping points on it is just significantly better. Create a lot of different types of materials to kind of mix and match and to give it a little bit of a flair and a little bit of a difference in aesthetic. Nice little setup. It's got the spawn point. It's got some of the added little features that just make it a little more like home. Nice little add-ons from the raft mods. Using the glass and taking the frames out of glass gives a nice little picture window look. Added a nice little fireplace. I'll actually show you something I did with one of the smokestacks. It's really neat. And, different combinations of mods really creates a nice little curb appeal, if you will. So here's the inside of it. Like I said, it's just simple, dwelling, if you will. Through the backside here, I did add a nice little deck by using the advanced rafts foundations. They create like a dock, and they extend down auto for you. It's really cool. I also just added some of the little, like I said, creature comforts to it, if you will. And I mean, look at this view. Can't ask for much more for a swamp. You would think of a swamp as not a pretty looking thing, but I really enjoy the view that I did create with this. And then onto the stable here. What I wanted to do with this stable is to create an environment that was safe to keep dinos in, but not look too boxed in. So what I have here is, we found a way to make a nice little barn door. Another one of my fellow players helped me out with that, and it's something we can really get into and show you all if you wanted to see. But what I did here is just created the basic stable, and then I kept thinking to myself, well, how can I close it in to keep it safe? And if you notice here, I can't jump through here, and it's just quite simple. All you really had to do is turn on my overlay here and show you, but you just add glass walls and take away the frames with the S+, the model selector tool. So what it does is it creates a safe environment for whatever you put in here, so you don't have to worry about random dinos getting in here and chewing up your stuff if you're offline and whatnot. So anyway, it gave the look I wanted. It gave the open air look, but again with the safety, it's always a thing. You don't want your dinos to just get eaten. But so that's what I did. I've still got a little things I want to add to it. I've been adding lights to it and making it a little more complete, if you will. But I kind of like where it is so far, and I like where it's going. And this particular spot, as a community, we decided we were going to kind of do a little bit of community build. Everybody can basically add to it and do whatever they want. And the next thing I'm going to show you here is actually a pavilion that I did have set up. And what I created in here is it's real simple, just kind of a little meeting center in the middle of Geekxhalla, in the middle of the village. I went through and added a chimney stack from the advanced rafts mod, and all it is just a circular stack. It created a really nice centerpiece for me, and if I wanted to, I can add materials into it to actually make it smoke through the top if we wanted to do that. And then I came through here and just added a lot of tables, chairs, drinking stuff. It looks like a giant party happened here, so it gave a really nice little curb appeal to it. Another patron of the server actually came through and added lights to it, which really enjoy. I think they look really great. A lot of good talent on the server, so it was really cool to have a couple other people add a few little things. Um, so yeah, you know, it's like I said, this is the beginning of a village. There's a lot of open areas. I did go through and add quote-unquote roads throughout here. If you kind of see here, I path it all out as random as possible, just so people have kind of a little bit of a path that they can fall into, and we can still have a nice road set up. And once the village starts filling in more, I fully intend on removing all of the rails here to give it more of an open look, but it's just really for the basic layout and basic plan for now. And I won't go into it too much, but there's another patron that did go over here and create a really cool blacksmith shop, but I don't want to really steal his thunder if he decides he wanted to add something to it. And then actually another patron is currently building here, it looks like, and I'll be excited to see what this turns out to look like. Not quite sure what his plan is yet, or hers. I'm really not even sure who it is yet. But that's alright, because everything's, like I said, it's added bonus to what everybody's doing. And another patron actually added some guard wolves. There's a sheep stuck in there, obviously. Stupid sheep. Nothing good but food. Anyway, so that's the build that I had here. And I just wanted to give you guys a quick look at it and show it off a little bit. It's nothing special, it's definitely the beginning of something, and hopefully it maybe gives some people some inspiration on some ideas of their own that they may have. And maybe shoot me some ideas if you see something that you think, hey, maybe you could change this. I'm always open to ideas, of course. But again, thanks for stopping by for a second, watching me, checking out the simple build. Like I said, it's just, like I said, real simple and easy. But that's about all I got for you today. So everybody out there, I salute you.